take a look at this dollar yen. Right, so on our one, we're in the 118, 127 zone, right? That's where my boxes came in at. 118, 127 zone off of a shallow retracement. That's the dollar yen. That's what I'm watching to see if we get the retracement higher. Now. Okay. Again, that daily level, that 142.504 is in line with a 236 retracement on that 1 hour bid. So to the euro yen, or so few things that we've been watching here. All right. Come back to the monthly time frame. Monthly, we're just shy of the monthly D extension. Right. 158, 292. Right. So keep that in mind as we move down to the weekly. Weekly, we hit the D extension here on that strong. Now we come down to the daily time frame. Daily time frame, we're also just shy of the D extension. That daily D extension is in line with that monthly D extension. Okay. And this is our zone that we're watching. Weekly, daily, monthly, all within this range. Go. Okay. So here on the 4, we're in that 118 and 127 zone on the 4. Okay. Daily, monthly D extension there. And we're just pressing sideways. Just pressing sideways in this range. Okay. D extension on the 4 is here. 163. So then coming down to our 1, this is where we sit on the 1. Right. Another 80-20 scenario. 118 and 127 zone. Sideways push.
Okay, let's go.
Swiss yen. But not exactly, right? Monthly time frame, we broke that 118 and 127 zone off the 618 retracement. We're headed to the D extension, but at some point, do we get a retracement? Right. But price pushed up, weekly D extension achieved, right? Off of the break of the previous weekly level there. So now we come down to the daily. And here on the daily, we're in the 118, 127 zone. Okay. In the 118, 127 zone. So got to swing high to form. So we have a level of resistance on the daily time. Resistance here. So we'll see if we get a retracement here. Maybe come back, retest that B boundary, and then get back long, right? 80-20 on the daily time frame here, right? Okay. Swing. So now as we come down to the 4, boom. 80-20 on the 4. So we got some alignment now with a resistance level on the daily. Okay. This previous weekly level is in line with that 50% retracement. That 382 is in line with that B boundary out the daily. Okay. So if we get a retracement, we'll watch the 382 level, we'll watch the 50% level, and look for a bounce and a continued long to ultimately get to that monthly D extension level, which is a little bit higher. Right. So this is the 80-20 scenario on the Swiss yen that I'm watching closely here. I do have that position in, looking to see if we get some more movement to the downside happens there. Okay. Right. But here's the scenario there. 80-20 on the 4, 80-20 on the daily. Okay. And we said, right, as this was forming, we wanted to see this push into the zone. And now we got it. Now let's see if we get price to turn over and start making its way to the downside. 4 on the Swiss yen, down to the 1. So here's the difference, right? We're looking at cloud breaks, right? We also got, but that's your 80-20 on the 1 hour. Got a nice push out of it. See if we get a pullback, retest, and then continue short. Okay. They're normal, right? Here's the normally be in this range here. Boom, boom. Like that. All right. Questions on this? Where we sit. That's where we sit. And we'll watch this as it continues to move, right? We know on the higher time frame we got a longer way to go, right? So we'll be able to monitor this and allow it to do what it does.
Okay, let's go.
That's the Swiss yen. Let's take a look at the CAD yen. Monthly resistance had a nice bearish move. We know this move on the lower time frame was an 80-20. Came back just shy of that monthly resistance level. stalling a bit here now from a month. On the weekly, we got a 382 pushing long. That monthly level is coming back into play, right? See if we get a retracement and then a continuation long, okay? On the daily, we're deep in the zone, right? This was our beautiful 80-20 scenario here. Long push, 8-6 retracement in line with daily resistance, right? Daily resistance, we stalled. We're starting to get a nice bearish candle to form. We'll see if we close bearish like this. Okay. So what I'll be looking for here, because this is a yen cross, right? Things haven't changed. But if we get a retracement here, right, I'm going to look for something like that. And then see if we get a bounce and a continuation long to take out this A. Okay. So now as we come down to the 4, how that idea comes into play is here. 80-20. Boom. Right? So if we get this continued move to the downside here, right, that 382 is in line with that daily support level. Okay, 299 pips to the down 1 hour as well. But there's our 80-20 scenario. Boom. Okay. So now coming down to the 1. Spiked up into that 118, 127 zone. We got the turn. Right? Again, right? The cloud pressing to the downside here. So let's see if we get a pullback and then a continuation short here, right? But your setup looks something like this, and you can place your stop above the high if you want to here, right? Or, right, place it outside the D to give it more space. But that's the stop loss there. And looking for your move to the downside here.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.